And we are racing in Brazil. Who gets the best getaway off the front row? It's a good start from Afonso, who's to the inside as they go into turn one. Let's see who's going to come out first, and it's the Scarlet Red Ferrari who leads, but they're still side by side down the hill. A big move there from Rapid to try and cling on around the outside, as Blaze Tim at the back has had a moment. They're side by side for the lead as they head down towards turn four. There's a bit of contact on the straight there. Afonso's clear, he defends the inside line, back onto the racing line. Through turn four they go, and it is Afonso ahead of Rapid. Then it's Lord Percival and Dolga up into P4, side by side with Tim, as they race now into the middle sector of the lap. This is an exciting start to the race already. Afonso making a crucial move to get out front now, but Lord Percival down into fifth position there. He's had a moment there, and that has now put Charlie on the back of him. Meanwhile, Avesta is up into P12 here from the start, and Felper is down in P17.
The Inter's not working, and Avesta surviving the chaos. Afonso so importantly jumping Rapid, and we could be on for the battle. We were slightly rolled off in our Hungary between Afonso and Rapid, as around the final corner Afonso looks as if he will lead this final lap. Further back, Blaze Tim having issues, pins to the inside, contact spun him across turn one, and further back Charlie's had a spin on lap one yet again at the final corner where we've said he's had his issues.
That's Felper's out of the race.
Inside as his teammate, who once led, is out at turn four.
And
I'm not sure what's happened.
Oh, red flag. Red flags are out here in Interlagos. The red flag has been waved. Lights are out and away we go again here. And Afonso gets off the line. He crawls off the line. Tim just behind him there. Harry in P3. The racing is back underway here. Alfa Romeo side by side as there's a crash in the background. That's Blaze Tim and King Kiski involved. Blaze Tim is not having much luck here on the opening laps of this race as they make their way down towards turn four. Hard tyres in drizzly, rainy conditions. How have they made it this far without a catastrophe is my question.
Most on hards, some on mediums. Look out for Vito, who's on the softs, and in these conditions that could come alive. It could be a Kimi Räikkönen at Portugal kind of scene. Avesta into P4 with a virtual safety car, and Vito is the one who has caused it.
With his teammate, well, I mean, there's commentators' curse, and
neither have a wing.
Oh no. Well, Red Bull gives you wings. That's handy because they're going to need some in a minute. Yeah. Oh gosh, that is. I mean, if anything, I have to say, F1 cars, these modern ground effect cars, was the safety car fully out.
Safety car.
As we await the restart here, Tim puts his foot down, and we are green flag racing again here in Interlagos, and it's a very good restart from Avesta, all over the back of Harry as they go into turn one. He looks to the inside, but he's not going to go for it now. That's a big move from Omar, down the inside of the AlphaTauri of Lord Percival, but he gets squeezed on the inside, and that's going to allow Charlie up into P6. He's recovering now in this race after his earlier dramas, being over there for a 3-second time penalty because they make their way down towards turn four. Charlie's got Omar right up behind him. Omar's got Quinton right in the mix as well there, as they all move around as they look to try and spot their braking point into turn four. Up at the front of the field though, it is Tim ahead of Harry, ahead of Avesta.
As you say, into P3, he has come from a long way back to get into this position. He was always the favourite, but he's now slam dunk favourite if he can now get it to the end.
Very much so. As we see Afonso, he's making his way back up the order here, as that is a big move there from Rapid down the inside of Quinton, which is going to let Afonso get to the inside of them here. They're free wide, heading down the straight. Unbelievable stuff here as Afonso trying to find a move as they are wheel banging down towards turn one. What can Afonso do into turn one? This is a pack of 5 cars. They're all over each other here. Somehow I think they're all just about going to survive. No, they're not. I spoke too soon. Afonso spins it around in turn one there, and his bad day gets worse. I remember it used to be soft, medium, one stop, which obviously, as we see Avesta about to make a move for the lead, could well have changed here. So Avesta, maybe he has to pit again, maybe he doesn't. He's through into the lead of the race. He's got one thing on his mind, and that is winning here today.
Harry has been pressuring Tim
Rolf's
Rolfes as he spun, He's been pressuring Charlie all the time, and he sends it to the inside. Charlie, with a bit of contact, is having to take to the escape. And side by side they go. Charlie drifting out wide as his teammate fires it through the middle of them, and Lord Percival's in there as well, and Baxi, who started the move all off, is the one who's had to go out onto the grass and has cost himself so many positions. Charlie as well costing positions. He's run very wide onto the runoff and drops to the back of this pack. Quentin leads these drivers once again as tight to the inside went Dolga. He's through. Afonso will go through. Afonso weaves back in front as Quentin, he's not having any of it. He dived it to the inside and well, his defence had been so strong up until now. One defence too many and round he goes. Yellow flag in sector 2. That could help. Zalba, who Quentin's had his own issue as well. Safety car, it will help those guys who have just pit in terms of fresh tyres, maybe not in terms of track position. Avesta weaving to get the warmth in his tyres and to throw Rapid off the centre of his restart, and he's done just that as he runs away into the distance into turn 1. Rapid, well, he's not going to be close enough to make a move there. Drivers behind making moves. Omar, opportunistic as ever.
And this is it. This could be the moment we see the battle for the win. It is overtake being used by Rapid as he makes his way towards the back of the Alfa Romeo. He turns off the overtake button. He knows he's put the pressure on as they head down towards turn 1. Maybe turn 4 is going to be his choice of move as they get down through the centre S now. It's critical that they get these few corners perfect if they want a chance at victory today. They're close coming off the corner. It's a few tenths the gap as they make their way down the straight. It's DRS, but no ERS for Rapid. Following behind the Alfa Romeo. He must be hoping that maybe, just maybe, he can find something out of the final corner to try and take it in a drag race to the line. It's going to be close here as they've dropped Harry behind them. These two are setting a brilliant pace out front. Avesta ahead of Rapid here. On the final lap, they are nose to tail, and this is going to be a fight to the finish.
A fight to the finish indeed. Rapid will be setting himself up for that final corner. Whatever traction he can get, he needs it then. In terms of ERS, he's got a bit more than Avesta has. This could be a side-by-side photo finish to the line.
This is the run now. It's Avesta, the champion-elect. It's Rapid in P2. They make the charge towards the start-finish line for the final time. Who's going to take victory here today? They're going to be side-by-side. It's going to be Rapid takes it at the line. It's a photo finish. Unbelievable stuff here. And Avesta, it's a disappointment, but it's also jubilation. Rapid wins the race, but Avesta is your champion of VRP Season 2. What a race, what a finish, what a season we have had.